Here's the thing nobody tells you when you first start buying foundation. Most of them are quietly drying out your skin. Like, you put it on, you look fine for an hour, and then by noon, you've got creases around your nose and your cheeks look like they're made of parchment. And the frustrating part? You blame your skin. You think, I must have dry skin. I must need a better moisturizer. But actually, you might just have the wrong foundation. Because there is a whole category of foundations specifically built to keep moisture locked into your skin all day. And when you find the right one, you will genuinely look more hydrated at 5 p.m. than you did when you left the house. That dewy glass skin finish that you've seen everywhere, it's not luck, it's not genetics, it's mostly just product choice. So today, I'm counting down 10 hydrating foundations that actually deliver on that promise, across different budgets, different coverage levels, and different skin types. We're going from number 10 all the way down to my absolute number 1 pick. Let's get into it. Number 10, Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. Kicking things off at number 10 with a classic drugstore option that honestly gets overlooked because Maybelline has so many foundations, it's hard to keep track. But this formula is genuinely good for dry skin. Luminous finish, medium buildable coverage, and it doesn't oxidize weirdly throughout the day. The shade range has expanded a lot over the years, which used to be a fair complaint. My only note, it can look a little heavy if you apply too much. Thin layers are your friend here. And the best part? You're looking at around $8 to $10, one of the most accessible starting points on this whole list. Number 9. Revlon Color Stay for normal to dry skin. At number 9, we've got another drugstore staple that's been quietly reliable for years. The Color Stay for normal to dry skin isn't going to give you that extreme glowy finish. It's more of a natural satin, but it wears so well all day that your skin still looks hydrated, even hours in. There are 2 versions of this, so just make sure you're grabbing the normal to dry one and not the combo oily version, because they wear very differently. Runs about $10 to $13, depending on where you shop. Still very easy on the wallet. Number 8. NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. Number 8 is a lightweight skin tint style that has a really well thought out formula. There's hyaluronic acid, cactus extract, and green tea in here, which sounds a bit gimmicky, I know, but the overall formula is genuinely comfortable to wear all day. It's sheer to light coverage, so if you need more concealment, you'll want to layer it with a concealer underneath. But for low-maintenance, glow-forward days, really solid option. It's around $14 to $16, right on the border of drugstore and mid-range. Number 7. L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Okay, number 7 is one that kinda changed the game when it came out, and it's still one of the best options you'll find at this price point. Technically, it's a tinted serum, not a foundation, so coverage is on the lighter side, but it has 1.5% hyaluronic acid in the formula, which is actually a meaningful amount. Your skin looks like skin, not like it's wearing anything. If you want a your face but better look, and you want your skin to genuinely feel plumper throughout the day, this delivers. Not great for covering active breakouts, but for everyday glow, really hard to beat. Around $15 to $18, and it genuinely punches way above that price. Number 6. e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. At number 6, we've got something a little different. This one is technically more of a filter serum hybrid than a full foundation, but a lot of people use it as one. Layered with even light coverage, it gives you that lit from within glass skin effect without any of the greasiness. It's got squalane, hyaluronic acid, and a light diffusing finish that makes pores look almost non-existent. Best worn mixed into another product, or layered under a light coverage foundation if you want a bit more. But honestly, about $14, one of the best value picks on this entire list. Number 5, IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation and Serum. Halfway through the countdown, and we're getting into the territory where things get really good. Number 5 is the one I recommend when someone tells me they want foundation, but their skin is really, really dry, and they've basically given up on wearing it. It's genuinely serum-based. It feels like skincare going on. Medium coverage, a really natural finish, and it doesn't emphasize texture at all. The anti-aging ingredients in the formula are a nice bonus, too. It's around $40 to $45, which is a bit of a jump from the previous picks. But if dry skin has been making foundation miserable for you, this is genuinely worth it. Number 4. Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. Number 4. And Fenty gets a lot of attention for their powder and their original matte foundation, but the hydrating version of Pro Filter is honestly underrated. Medium to full coverage, dewy finish that holds all day. Shade range that, as always with Fenty, is basically unmatched. One thing, there's a soft matte version that looks very similar on the shelf. Make sure you're buying the hydrating one. They wear completely differently. It's about $40, and for what you get, it's great value in this range. Number 3, NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. We're in the top 3 now. At number 3, and don't let the word sheer fool you, this actually builds to medium to full coverage. The finish is radiant, but not greasy. It photographs really beautifully. And it has this elegant wear throughout the day where it just melts into your skin. By the end of the day, it looks like really healthy, really expensive skin. The shade range has gotten much better than it used to be, which was a fair criticism for a long time. It's around $52, which feels steep until you put it on, and then you get it. Number 2, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So close to number 1. At number 2, we have something interesting because this is full coverage, which you might not normally associate with a hydrating foundation, right? But Charlotte Tilbury added hyaluronic acid and a skin conditioning complex into this formula, so it doesn't look heavy or crepey. If you've tried full coverage foundations before and found they emphasize dry patches or look cakey by midday, this one is worth trying because the formula actively fights that. It's a premium option at around $55, but a little goes a long way, so a bottle will last you a while. Number 1, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And my number 1 pick? I mean, it's earned its legendary status for a reason. The finish is genuinely unlike anything else on this list. It blurs, it glows, it looks like really healthy skin that you were just born with. Medium coverage that you can build without it ever looking like you're wearing much. And here's the interesting thing. It doesn't have the most aggressive moisturizing ingredient list if you read the label, but the way the formula interacts with skin gives this plump, hydrated, lit from within appearance that holds all day. This is my personal go-to for any occasion where I actually need to look good. Events, meetings, anything where I'm going to be photographed. In my opinion, if you're going to splurge once on foundation, this is the one. It's around $64. Yes, it's a lot, but I've never met anyone who tried it and went back to something else. All right, that's the full countdown. If you're new here and you want to go deeper on building a whole base routine around the glass skin look, I have a video on that. It's linked in the description. And if you try any of these, genuinely come back and let me know what you thought in the comments. I read them. If you found this helpful, a subscribe means a lot. It's the best way to know when I post new stuff. I'll see you in the next one.